Hi, I'm Enrico at DFretza on social.
I'm Pete Marlowe, White Belt Whisperer on Instagram and YouTube. We're the pokebros.
Pokebros.
Ripping packs and lifting stacks. Cost is coming from is manufacturing all these one-off products. You know, you're printing cards all the time. You've got all the setup for that, but you got to make stuff to do this. So you see here,
Yeah, that's beautiful.
yeah, we got this nice inlay, these deck boxes with the different energy sets on them. But there's no electric set. What the fuck? No psychic set. This is so cool. Look at that, it's so smooth. Do that. What do they call that? ASMR.
Yeah.
Put the microphone right up there for all you freaks. That. Yeah. So this is I guess it's a damage counter, randomized. I don't actually know how that's used in the game because I haven't played since I was 10 years old, but really cool. I think you drop the coin in there. This looks like some gambling shit in Vegas. Playing roulette. Where are the cards at though? Are they in this pack over here?
Christmas.
So these are all empty, nice leather boxes with magnets on them. Cool deck boxes. But you're a collector, you don't, you know,
I
if you're
feel
a
like
collector,
we're
you don't
opening-
store your sets in the deck
I feel like
boxes.
we're
That's
opening our
for collectors.
biggest Pokemon box.
Yeah. Not-
Biggest edition.
Question is, do we grade these afterwards? I think it would be worth it. The thing
I
I've
guess it
seen
depends
is
what we pull.
you get lots of multiples. I think everybody gets the same thing in here. So you all get the same cards.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, but you know what you're getting when you come in. These are so cool. Real good packaging to keep it. So there's the same promo cards, and I assume the decks are the same as well. So get your Ho-Ho, or Ho-Oh, the other mythical bird, the retarded step cousin of the other mythical birds. Yeah, you gotta rip these. Let's see, we got three different decks. Yeah, so these are all set to play out of right away. And a lot of the cards there's doubles of too. You got your sleeves for all these cards. Use those, yeah.
Oh, those will give you free sleeves?
Yeah, the sleeve. Well, I mean, you paid for them.
Oh, yeah. At least not the premium.
Now the promo cards, where are they? Was there another set in here somewhere that we're missing?
No.
Maybe they're inside these already. There's supposed to be a promo Charizard and like a Blastoise.
Well, better be in here.
Yeah. Hope we didn't get miffed buying this aftermarket. Get some sleeves out for the cards. Yeah. You got fingernails. I don't have fingernails. I do jiu-jitsu. Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I teach it.
No, it doesn't.
And so I got to keep those nails down, otherwise I'm going to claw people and get skin infection, stab. Not good for opening packs. Okay.
Alright. What do we have here?
Lugia. That's so cool. Here, put that one in the sleeve for you. You get these hollow energy cards, enough for play.
A lot of energy cards.
Yeah, these are made for the players, my dude.
Well, I see some cool stuff coming up.
So, this is a lot of trainer cards.
Yeah. Comics.
Oh yeah, let's leave them up. Yeah, that's so cool.
Supporters.
Holofoils on these.
So cool.
There you go, your Bulbasaur. I think you get 2 or 3 of each of these, which is super cool.
Oh yeah, 2 each.
The Venusaur.
Those are cool. It doesn't look like the original ones with the yellow board.
Yeah, so they're like reprints of the originals, but with these much cooler holofoils. I mean, it's like firework explosion. Yeah, that's so cool. Those are
Those are
beautiful.
sick.
Yeah. Take those and get those sleeves for you.
Why do you get doubles of each?
So you can trade one and play one,
Oh.
or I mean, collect one and play one, or for your buddy.
And then there's 4 trainers.
Keep one and sell one. I don't know. I'm glad they gave them to you.
Ultra
Get your
Ball.
value.
What is Ultra Ball?
Let's read it. You can use this only if you discard 2 other cards from your hand. Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle the deck. Seems like a good card if you play.
Then we have Venusaur.
There you go, the big 3. Let's set those up.
I mean, the print is so cool.
Yeah, and it's centered well. No damage. I think these will grade really well. Yeah, I mean it's like just like when we got these originally when we were kids, but I think
So
these
cool.
holofoils look so much better than the originals. Yeah, they're Dodiro,
Wow.
Chansey.
That's cool.
Yeah.
More trainers.
Here, let's see that Chansey. There it goes. Snorlax.
So cool. Is that like the original? Looks like the original one that you had today, no?
This is like the original Chansey. This is definitely not the original Dodorio. And I might be saying that out of turn, and I'll look stupid later, but I'm pretty confident that it's not.
There's a lot of graphics here. Alice.
Yeah, it's almost like we're getting to go right back to like 1999 and pull these out of a pack. Except as kids, you know, we couldn't just go
Way
in
rarer.
and pull this many hollows out of a pack. It's like the years.
You opened many packs without getting anything. Was it one out of
Yeah.
4?
I don't know what the actual pull rates were, but I know I had bought a Venusaur from a card store when I was a kid, and I pulled a Charizard out of a pack. I don't know whether they were first edition or base, like my memory's not that good, I've been kicked in the head a lot, but yeah, just pulling all those cards when we were young, and like a chance to like just actually come out and get them all in one deck all at once. Like to me, this is worth the money.
For sure.
Yeah, I can see why it would cost that much. I think that a lot of people, they
I
made
want to go
enough
try
of these
one.
that maybe they aren't as valuable on the resale market. So, you know, if you don't actually give a shit about cards and you're just out there trying to resell the stuff and flip it, I can see the value going down for that. But as a collector, nostalgia,
Nice.
like look at that. That's like getting that original Charizard.
That is so cool.
Yeah, like how do you not just want all of this? I mean, look at that. Like that original Charmander
So cool.
foiled like that.
It's like an upgraded version of it.
Well, look at this.
It's a
So
new
many.
version.
Each one of them is holofoil
Magmar.
and
Oh, we got
beautiful.
Pikachu.
Yeah.
We got a holographic
Get more than
Pikachu.
one too. Should
Well,
be.
Wait, true. Maybe in the next pack. Let's put Pikachu away.
It's like so many you
Pikachu's
can't even
safe,
sleeve them that fast. Yeah. I mean, this is like taps that
Zapdos.
nostalgia button. You know, that wish you had when you were a kid where you could just go into a toy store and pick up everything you wanted.
Imagine if we had all this out as a kid.
Yeah, I always would have that dream being poor white trash, that if I could have gone into the card store and just picked out everything I want, and now it's like we're experiencing that for real. So I see why it has the value for me, but I actually like Pokemon, and I actually collect them versus, you know, all these people who've gotten into it since 2020 who are just, you know, in the stock market or whatever, just trying to resell this shit.
Yeah, I started as a kid. I mean, we're the same age, so we both started at the same time.
Yeah, but you were overseas. So
No, I
your
we
cards-
didn't have the cool ones as you guys.
Did you guys get English cards? Or did you
English,
get-
yeah.
So they were still the same cards.
Yeah.
But I bet they
But
got.
we didn't get all the, I don't feel the boxes and special editions you guys have got.
Oh yeah, I was poor. I didn't get any of that either. For me, it was just like, oh, I got $4. I'm gonna go buy some packs and rip them open. I don't think other than the first time I bought that starter deck, the blue one that everybody had, I don't think I ever bought a box of anything. It was always just
It was
packs,
packs, yeah.
and individual cards at the card shop.
Did you used to get the packs loose or with this safe?
They were
So
loose,
they
and
were
you
loose,
pulled
yeah.
them off
Yeah.
the shelf. I didn't even know you could buy a box full of packs. Like that wasn't even on my radar. I wish, had I known that, I would
Where
have
did you
saved
buy,
up and
where did you
done
buy
that.
the Pokemons when you were a kid?
Well, so I grew up in rural Minnesota, where all the iron ore for World War II was mined out. And so it's a town of 2,000 people called Crosby, Minnesota. And we had to go about 30 minutes away to Brainerd, where they had 14,000 people in a Walmart. And in the little strip mall there, they had a collectible card shop that sold Pokemon. And that's where we'd buy our cards at. We'd go,
Oh, wow.
yeah, that was the only store there worth going to. And we didn't have like a public transit or anything, so we'd get dropped off there and just spend hours, you know, go to the Burger King, and then we'd go to the card shop, And you know, we'd have 10, 15 bucks to spend. We'd look at those cards and then go get in trouble waiting to get picked up.
In Italy, we used to have, I don't know if they still have it, but they used to have, like, you know, like you see with their little stores that sell magazines and, like, snacks.
Uh-huh.
So that's where in Italy we used to buy Pokemons.
What do you call those in Italy?
Wow. My tongue, it's gone.
Oh wow, to the cards is what I'm saying. Just oh my god, Blastoise, look at that. I love it with the red or the green and blue too. It's like, I don't remember which set, but the first set didn't have the blue and green. I believe it was just blue, and then this was the second. Oh, the Gyarados, that was my favorite. The mythical birds and the Gyarados were the ones that I wanted most of all. I ended up having all of them.
Yeah, I definitely had that one.
Yeah, unfortunately, I lost my whole collection when I was about 11 or 12. My older sister got me involved in a cult, and they told me I was going to go to hell if I didn't destroy my Pokemon cards because they were black magic. Any of you guys who are millennials and old enough to remember, the media was actually really worried about Pokemon cards, contaminating the youth and turning us into bad people. And so at the same time, I had all these first edition Harry Potter books and all these drawings of Dragon Ball Z that I'd made. And this church told me if I didn't destroy all this stuff, I was going to go to hell. So I had every single original 151. And I was of the collector's mindset. I always sleeved everything and took care of it. You know, immaculate condition. And I ripped each one of them up because I thought I was going to go to hell. And so I lost. It was the biggest regret I have in my life. Destroying my Pokemon cards. And so now trying to recollect those and get that collection back is so much more expensive.
But worth it.
Yeah, I mean, the cards that I had now, it'd be like buying a house trying to get them back. But this is like being able to do it. I mean, it's not the same value, but it feels the same.
It feels the same, yeah.
It's like,
it feels almost like an upgraded version of it.
And you still get that nostalgia. I mean, yeah, these cards I think are prettier than the originals, but they still look almost the same.
Identical, yeah.
Look at this. Look at all these are holofoils. You need to fill a whole binder with these.
Yeah, literally, there was so.
And we've
there was
only
so
did we
many.
open all three? No,
I
yeah,
opened
two more to open.
No.
There's, oh, yeah.
Oh, open all three.
Okay.
But these all packed, they're all adults.
That's amazing.
All of them.
Yeah, I'd say it's worth the money, and especially now that you can get it for, if you shop around, you can get it for under 200, but even 200, 230, that's a good price.
For sure.
Especially since they're going for 400. And what I think is going to happen is most people are opening these up, and you're going to see them go up in value later.
Yeah.
So if you are of the mindset of flipping these, I think it's worth the investment. And I love seeing my favorite ones, which is the base evolutions, you know, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Pikachu, seeing all of them with these holofoils. I like that even more than the Venusaur, the Ivysaur,
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Blastoise, the Charizard. I like they're cuter. And it's like, that's what you started with, right? Did you play the Game Boy versions of all these? Like the video games that started it? We did a couple of the Game Boys, but my sister, she had the Game Boy.
On the place. Was it on the PlayStation? Or
No,
the
Nintendo Game Boy, so they're handheld.
No.
Yeah, my sister had the Game Boy, and she wasn't of the mind of sharing, so, you know, I would...
So it'd be war.
It was, and it was long car rides when I'd get a chance to play, but I was playing the Pokemon. We had Pokemon Snap on 64 before we had the Game Boy versions of those, so playing Pokemon Snap, and then also Super Smash Bros. That was where it was at.
Super Smash Bros.
Super Smash Bros.
What's that?
It was on the N64. So it was a game from Nintendo where you had characters from all these different Nintendo games. And it's one of the most popular games out there. Like they have tournaments of it now.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go. That is the set. A look at these cards.
My neck.
Keep on coming back. Watch us rip some stacks. Rip some packs. Lifting stacks. Getting jacked.
Getting jacked. All of it.
Getting cards.